Sometimes we lose momentum when we're manifesting and just want to stop because our desire no longer aligns with what we want. When our vibration goes up, our thought process changes. And a lot of times our desires change along with that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Davis, also known as Brown and Bendy, and here on this channel we practice flexibility of the mind, the body, and the spirit. Today's video is going to be a fun one because we all go through this. So let's talk about it. What do you do when you don't feel like manifesting anymore? When you're just tired of trying? You don't even want to try, you just want to be. This is a normal thing, and this is a part of your journey that I feel like you should embrace. If you don't feel like manifesting, you need to listen to yourself. I'm gonna stop talking and just get into the video. Before I get into the video, I would like to ask that you give this video a thumbs up so other people on the platform know that they should watch the video. Also, please make sure that you are subscribed and that you click the notification bell so that you can become a reality bender yourself. Okay, the first thing that you need to do, well, not need to, I'm not your mom. Do what you want. The first thing that I suggest that you do if you're tired of manifesting, if you're tired of trying to co-create with the universe, take your own advice. Just stop. Stop trying to manifest. No matter what, when it comes to manifesting, there should be a level of ease in your situation. There should be a level of ease when it comes to your process when manifesting. If it starts to feel like effort, if it starts to feel difficult, that probably means that you're getting too burnt out and too focused on what you think the end result of your manifestation is supposed to be. I think that the first thing that we should focus on doing when we feel like we don't feel like manifesting anymore is take a break. And when you take your break, be present, okay? At no point in life do I think it serves any of us to not be present and to be on autopilot, just reacting to external stimulus. I think that we should always be working on being in our bodies, feeling our hands, feeling our breath, being aware of our posture. And through this, we can become very, very in tune with our interactions with other people. I think that when you feel like taking a break from manifesting, this is a great time to just really focus on being present within your life. Because you want to take a break from manifesting, a break from intentional growth, if you will, if you want to take a break, I think that it's really cool to see what you're taking a break from. If you're being present, you will truly be able to notice your growth from your manifestation journey thus far. So even though you're not doing any of your practices, even though you're not researching any future ways that you can grow or become deeper in your co-creation journey, you can still notice all the growth that you've experienced. If you've been intentionally trying to manifest for even one day, there has been growth. So if you've been on the journey for a week, a month, a year, there is growth for you to observe. And oftentimes witnessing your own growth can inspire you to get back to your manifesting journey. But that's not the reason we're doing it. Sometimes I think it's just good to see how far you've come, even if it's just like been a week. You know how we are as humans. We think that there has been no change, there's been no growth, there has been no progress until we actually sit down to observe the actual progress that we've made. Often when you're present in your daily interactions with other people, that's when you can really observe the growth within yourself because you respond to people differently. So that's going to be my first piece of advice. If you are tired of manifesting, if you're tired of researching different ways to intentionally co-create and grow and you just want to be, just be and be present while you're being. The second thing to do if you are tired of manifesting, if you just want to give up, walk away, just say, I'm gonna let the universe have its way with me, which is actually a very good way to be. That's not a bad thing. If you stopped manifesting today, well, first of all, we can't stop manifesting, right? We're manifesting no matter what. And if you were on a manifestation journey before and you were working on your mindset, you're going to still reap the benefits of all that work that you've done, even if you don't continue to do that in the future. So knowing that, you don't ever have to try to manifest because you're going to manifest anyway. That being said, If you're tired of intentionally manifesting, I have to keep saying that, intentionally manifesting, then my second piece of advice would be to remind yourself of your why. What made you sit down and research law of attraction for the very first time? What made you read the first book? What made you watch your first documentary? What made you script for the first time? What made you recite affirmations for the first time? Take yourself back to that time when you decided that I want to get into law of attraction, I want to get into creating with this universe, and think about where you were. What was the reason that motivated you and inspired you to start? What is your why? Why did you decide to go on the journey? And what type of growth were you looking to gain from your journey? A lot of times we get tired of intentionally manifesting because we feel like our manifestation isn't coming to us quick enough, or we feel like we're not seeing progress, or our manifestation just starts to feel bigger than us. And that's valid. Your manifestation is not bigger than you. You deserve it. You're worthy of it. You're capable of achieving it. But if it feels bigger than you, your feelings are valid, and perhaps that's just something to check out and be with for a little while, to feel for a little while. So instead of focusing on this huge manifestation that you feel like is bigger than you, maybe it would serve you to go back to the beginning and figure out why you wanted that manifestation in the first place. It'll recharge your batteries, and it'll give you a little more energy to really think about when you might want to get back on intentionally bringing your manifestation into your reality. On the flip side of that, if your manifestation doesn't feel bigger than you, you're just kind of losing momentum. Again, like we said before, take a break. And while you're taking a break, really start to visualize what it would be like to have that manifestation. I know, that's still manifesting. I know I said we were taking a break, but instead of trying to feel it in your body, which is conscious manifestation, instead of trying to feel it in your body, just try to see it. Just try to revive the image of you having this manifestation in your mind, because seeing it might do one of two things. One, it might motivate you and recharge your batteries, and then you may say to yourself, oh yeah, that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm reorganizing my life and my thoughts, because I want this new reality. Or if you visualize why you started this whole thing and it doesn't hit the same, maybe you don't want it that bad anymore. And that's okay. Sometimes we lose momentum when we're manifesting and just want to stop because our desire no longer aligns with what we want. When our vibration goes up, our thought process changes. And a lot of times our desires change along with that. And that's okay. Remember, no one is keeping points on you in your manifesting journey. You are always allowed to change your mind, and that is coming from someone who changes her mind like the weather. The last piece of advice I have to give you on if you are tired of manifesting, if you're tired of intentionally co-creating, is switch up your technique. I was watching one of my favorite bloggers, Sam O, I call her because I have difficulty pronouncing her last name. But she was talking about working out and how it's so important to change the types of workouts that you do so that you can stay active, and to stay focused on your intention to stay active, but switch up how you work out. And that's so true. My friend and I talk about this all the time. At one point we may be obsessed with yoga, but then we might go to running, and then we might go to lifting, and then we might repeat the whole cycle all over again. That's what allows us to stay focused on how our body feels without feeling so married to one way of working out. And I think it's the exact same way with manifestation. I think that if we focus on our intention to be the best version of ourselves, but allow ourselves to explore different vehicles to get there, we can really find a sustainable way to stay on the path. So switch up your technique. Maybe before you took your break, you were focused on scripting. So when you get back to intentionally manifesting, maybe you just have a heavy focus on meditation. Maybe you're over meditating and you want to just focus on saying affirmations to yourself. Maybe you are over meditating, affirmations, and scripting, and you just want to read. You just want to expand your mind and read and have a better understanding of the reality you're living in. No wrong answers. It's all correct. You're always correct because you're the only person who can make the right decision for your life, which is what I want to express. If you feel like you're over manifesting, if you feel like you don't want to do this anymore, your mind and your body is trying to tell you something. This does not mean giving up, because like I said, humans, we're prone to changing our mind. The more you know, or what's the saying? When you know better, you do better. Every day we get more information, which means we can change how we go about living our lives based on the information that we collect every day. If you're over manifesting, if you're over the law of attraction, take a break, chill. But if you want to keep going, I think a great thing to do would be finding a new technique that you can just lean into that feels good and is sustainable with your current lifestyle. I also highly recommend rereading old books that you've read before on manifestation, because you have grown. Your perspective has grown and changed. So when you reread old books or books that you've read in the past, your understanding of those books will deepen, and that's a really, really good feeling. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Let me know down in the comments. Every time I read Ask and It Is Given, I feel like The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra is also a great book to read over and over, because just so many good little nuggets. So many good little nuggets. Okay guys, that is all I have for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up so other people on the platform know that it is valuable and that the algorithm decides to show mama some love. Also, if you resonated with anything in this video, please make sure that you comment below and leave the timestamp of what you're referring to so I know what you're talking about. And last but not least, please make sure that you are subscribed and that you click that notification bell so that you can be notified when I come out with new videos. I love you with all my heart, and I'll see you soon.